Hello again. My name's Gabe Zollner. Just read a rather interesting article on Canada Free Press. You won't have to look for it. The link will be attached. Now, the title is Hug a Terrorist? Mentality Following Paris Attacks. And there's a photograph of someone. I want you to look at that picture and tell me who that person looks like. Now, I don't know if this was a spoof where Canada Free Press took a picture of this particular individual. You can't miss who it is. And dressed her in a bit of Muslim garb. Half of her face is covered. But look at the picture. Read the article. And let me know who you think that person resembles. The article starts off, while 40 world leaders were preening before cameras with linked arms during their highly flamboyant Je suis Charlie march in Paris on Sunday, all 5 collared terrorist suspects had been released from custody by Parisian authorities the night before. The article is full of rather interesting information. And then when you get down towards the bottom, this is really, I think, scary. A senior Democratic aide said Representative Andre Carson of Indiana would be named in the coming days to the key national security focus panel. Pelosi of California, Democrat, told lawmakers of the appointment during the members' weekly caucus meeting on January 13th, 2015. Quote, Carson would be the first Muslim to serve on the committee and was the second Muslim to be elected to Congress. Minnesota has sent one as well. Neither of these individuals swore their oath on the Bible. They swore their oath on the Quran. You know, that peaceful, loving manual. He already serves on the Armed Services Committee. You know who heads up the Armed Services Committee? Lame brain, Johnny McCain. And worked for the Department of Homeland Security Fusion Center, the clearinghouse established by the federal government to streamline data sharing between the CIA, FBI, Department of Justice, and the military. So here we've got a Muslim that has access to pretty much everything. It goes on to say, the Intelligence Committee will most likely tackle a series of high-profile international crises during the 114th Congress, including the threat of Islamic militants and the Ukraine. Now, tell me this isn't nuts. There's a systematic distribution of Muslims throughout key cabinet positions. Here is another example. The question that I have is one I've asked before. Has Andre Carson ever passed a high-level security clearance? Do any members of Congress, are they required to pass a high security clearance? I'm inclined to think not. It's totally insane. You know, any individual that runs for the Oval Office should have the same level, should have the highest level of security clearance. Because if he or she becomes president, they have the highest. And they have access to everything. This Andre Carson is also well positioned. The clearinghouse established by the federal government to streamline data sharing between the CIA, FBI, Department of Justice, and the military. Andre Carson has access to all of that. Do you think something's wrong with this picture? I do. Read the article. There's a lot of additional information that I think you're going to find most interesting. Our ally Turkey, they're not an ally. They're an ally of Barack Hussein Obama, but they're not an ally of the American people. Read the article. Let me know who you think that person is behind that Islamic band. Those eyes are undeniably hers. Let me know who you think it is after you've read the article.